Baked eggs, they're a fantastic way of preparing eggs, and not only great for breakfast, but also great for lunch and even dinner. I'm going to give mine a bit of a Greek twist by serving them with gigante beans. Now, gigante beans, they're giant beans, and they're going to be served in a rich tomato and oregano sauce. Now, I'm using lima beans, but you could also use butter beans, which are a little bit smaller. And this is how they start off when they're dried. See how small they are? After rehydrating them in some water, and I do it overnight, but a couple of hours will also do, and you can see after soaking how much they've swelled. You do want to soak your beans so they become lovely and creamy. Now I'm going to place these into a pot, so I've drained them from the water, so into a large pot just like this one. And to that we're going to add some aromatics. So 1 onion, or I've got a half an onion here because it is so big. To that, 1 whole carrot. Some oregano, lots of oregano in Greek cooking, 3 cloves of garlic, a bay leaf, and we need to cover it with water at least 5 centimetres above the beans. Lots of water for this because they're going to be cooking for a while. Great. I also like to add 1 can of crushed tomatoes at this stage too. I'll give that a bit of a mix. And that's as simple as it is at this stage. I'm going to turn on the heat. I'll start at a high heat just so we can get this bubbling away. Then I'll turn it down to a low heat. The lid can go on, and they're going to cook for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours, depending on the bean. And you just want them to be really creamy and soft. Now, you may have noticed I haven't added any salt. You don't want to be adding any salt at this stage because it'll render them tough. We don't want them to be tough. So I'll season them once they're cooked. All right, the beans are cooked. They smell wonderful. This for me is like the ultimate comfort food. So it's time to season this quite generously with some salt, good pinch of salt, okay? And see all this beautiful broth? We're not going to use all of it for our beans, but it has so much flavour. I like to freeze it and use it at a later date for different types of soups. So I'm going to use a strainer here just to get our beans out. You can add some of the onion there too. It all tastes fantastic. I will take the bay leaf out though. And then I'm transferring this over to a large earthenware dish or any dish that goes into the oven. You can also do this in individual dishes. So there's 2 ways of doing it. I kind of want this to be really Greek style, which is always generous. Great. And no Greek dish is ever complete without lots of extra virgin olive oil. So loads of oil. Bit of a drizzle. Now for the fun bit, which is arranging the eggs into our beans. So we just want to make little indents like so. You'll see there's a little puddle of our broth there. I'm going to grab some beautiful free-range eggs for this, and I like to use the extra large ones for this. And we're going to crack the egg. I always crack my egg on the surface before we add it to the dish. It's just extra assurance we don't get any shell in the dish, and carefully break that in there. So that's the first egg. I'm going to add a few more in and around this dish, and then it gets baked in the oven. And it's going to take about 8 minutes or so. You want to keep an eye on it. I like my egg yolk to be just slightly runny. All right, the eggs have just come out of the oven. It smells fantastic. And I like mine to have just a slight jiggle. See how the eggs are just set? By the time you finish dressing it and serving it, the eggs are going to continually cook. To finish dressing this, I like to add some more extra virgin olive oil over the top, just so the eggs glisten. A good crack of pepper and some salt. Salt with eggs, it just really brings out their lovely, creamy, almost cheese-like flavour. Speaking of cheese, I'm adding some feta. So we'll crumble some feta in and around the dish, just over the top. And I like the addition of some extra oregano, just sprinkled around. And it is an absolute must to serve this with some crusty bread. So I'm just going to cut that. And I've got to have a taste of this. Dunking in that egg yolk. Oh, look at that. That is perfectly cooked. That and a taste of the beans. I just love these flavors so much. The feta that mixes in with that gorgeous custard-like egg yolk is just a thing of beauty. For me, this is comfort food at its best. And as we know, eggs are so healthy for us. Try this, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, anytime, fantastic.